Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that came out on Fox August 13th, 2019. The Trump administration wants to make it harder for unemployed workers to get benefits. Now, what they want to do is drug test people in order for them to get paid unemployment, which, in my opinion, this is not going to work. If you remember, they were all flying high on the notion of welfare recipients had to be drug tested before receiving benefits, and that turned out to be a bust, y'all. Go back and look at the data on that. They were only finding, they spent millions and millions of dollars doing all those drug tests, and it came back only 1% of the people that tested to get welfare recipients couldn't get benefits. 1%. It wasn't even worth putting out all those drug tests and spending all those millions and millions and millions of dollars. It was a waste of time. 1%. That was it. That's all. Those were all the only positive tests they got out of the whole thing. It was a waste of time. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Trump is pushing for. Trump administration is about to make it harder for laid off workers to get government assistance. The White House is reviewing a new rule that will allow states to expand the number of people who have to pass drug tests to get unemployment benefits, according to Politico. Now, see, this ain't going to have the outcome that he's looking for. It's not. And this is why. Look at the faces of the opioid addicts, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the primary faces of the opioid addicts out here. It's not going to have the effect that he's looking for. You just wait and see. It's not going to be what you think. It's not going to be a bunch of black people. Just wait and watch how this all turns out. Jobless workers who fail the test would be blocked from getting assistance, which employers pay through payroll taxes, money that workers are entitled to receive when they are fired. The move is a drastic reversal from the Obama administration, in which 2016 placed strict limits on drug testing for unemployment claims. States could only deny benefits to workers in a few high-risk jobs, like law enforcement and childcare, or employees who were fired because they tested positive for drugs. Republicans revoked the Obama rule soon after Trump took office, and now the Trump administration is moving in the opposite direction from the former president. Oh, that's really shocking. I am shocked. The latest rule would let states test all laid off employees who worked for companies that normally require job applicants to pass drug tests. That includes testing for marijuana, opioids, and any other class of illegal, in some states, legal substances. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk real here. If Trump moves forward with this, anticipate this is going to impact a lot of people. A lot. And like I said, it's not going to have the outcome that you think. People always anticipate a certain outcome, and I can tell you it never turns out that way. See, the only way it's going to turn out a certain way if they sabotage it. Things got to be sabotaged and rigged up in order for an outcome to come out a certain way. That's how it is in America. You got to rig it all up. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of people denied unemployment that look just like Trump. It's not going to be what you think. The rule is harsh. It would deny government help to a much larger group of workers who just lost their main source of income. It also give employers an incentive to start requiring drug tests at work, since unemployment insurance costs are lower if workers are more likely to be denied benefits. It also unnecessary it's also unnecessary. The number of people filing for unemployment is at a record low right now. So it's hard to view this as anything other than a giveaway to big businesses. The new rule sets up a potential legal battle with civil rights groups, which have warned the Trump administration that such a move would be illegal as it would hurt poor, low skilled workers the most, limiting access to historically deprived communities, is egregious and borderline discriminatory. Karen York, executive director of the Job Opportunity Task Force, wrote in a letter to the Department of Labor. Her organization is one of dozens of nonprofit groups that have opposed the rule since it was first proposed in November. Unemployment benefits are a crucial part of the safety net. And see, ladies and gentlemen, if they cut people off from unemployment, which I'm not sure if they can do because you pay into that, you pay into your unemployment. So I don't know. How do you divert that money away from a person that already paid into it? I'm just asking. I just I don't know how he's going to pull this off. Unemployment insurance benefits and rules vary by state, but most workers who lose their jobs are entitled to a fraction of their regular pay for up to 26 weeks. It usually takes 2 to 3 weeks for workers to get the first unemployment check, but it helps people pay their bills while they search for another job. Exactly. Employers pay the cost of unemployment insurance, usually through a 6% payroll tax that can increase depending on how many employees a company lays off. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. This is not all coming directly out of the company's pocket. You're paying into that. So the Trump administration claims its new rule is about state rights. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Crow came out of states' rights. They always act like that's such a good thing. But Jim Crow came out of states' rights. When the Department of Labor proposed the rule in November, the agency said it was about respecting the breadth and diversity of individual state economies. It made no mention of the impact such as a rule would have on workers. So many lawyers are saying the rule is unconstitutional. And to be honest with you, I really believe it is too. You know, I just, how do you justify somebody paying into something and then you're denying them? I just I don't think he's going to be able to pull this one off. I'll be surprised if he could. Okay. A long list of civil rights and worker rights groups publicly trashed the rule and questioned its legality. The NAACP and the North Carolina Justice Center and the Michigan Poverty Law Program, just to name a few, may argue that it amounts to an unconstitutional invasion of privacy. Yeah. Even a few employers expressed concern about the rule, which is notable considering it would allow businesses to save money on unemployment costs. Yeah, well, even those businesses don't want to be sued. Ladies and gentlemen, they don't want to be sued. They don't want to be caught up into any legal red tape. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about this one. I don't know. But please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.